Hello everybody, John here, aka Professor Bubbles, and once again, welcome to my laboratory. Today, I just recently from my local shop, I just got myself a booster box of Battle Styles, and you know what? The more I hear about what's been going on in Walmarts and other places like that, the more you really have to appreciate local shops and local supports, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that have been carrying these games since the game started back in the 90s. So, applaud for that. But today, I want to open up a box and see what we can get today, guys. And like I always say before, anytime we get a code card, we'll go ahead and reveal the code card for you guys and see what we can get from there. I figure it's easier to do it this way. That way, with scissors, so I don't want to make so much noise. Ooh, that game card. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all fully aware what you've been hearing lately. I actually went to my local Target. I do have this sign officially. It's basically no one's gonna get a chance to buy Pokemon cards anymore. Even though the interesting aspect of the whole situation is that what you see that's left over is what was always abundance, and that's Magic the Gathering, no matter where it went. Oh, look at that. There you guys go, card. Awesome. So let's see what's going to be awesome here. Yeah, they basically they're done until further notice. So Walmart's gonna follow suit. My next couple videos, I got a couple of clips that I'll show people, let them know. Oh, look at that right off the bat. Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX Rapid Strike style. That is a great start. Yeah, that is definitely going to be right there. We're on a roll today. Normally, when I open boxes up, I know traditional, some people say you get about between 5 to 7 in a box. Ooh, no code. I've seen some boxes in the past where I ended up pulling like 13 in one box, and it could have been an error box, but we'll see. We will see what happens today. Charcoal, Bottoy, Timber, Corfish, Cacnir, Mawa, Sunlit. Ooh, look at that. I think I get a box going on here, guys. This is that is definitely a nice little spot to have. The reason I'm opening the cards again with scissors, I try not to make as much noise and open the packs up, and just try to find there's a tendency to common courtesy for those who have hearing issues. I don't want them to be startled. Grinder, Cacturn, Rollball, 19. So please, Baltoy, Timber, Corfish, Houdini, and Drama. Yeah, I mean, the only interesting question I would say right now at this point for everybody is, since Target is kind of backing away from the whole idea of doing these cards, and Walmart is going to follow suit with that too, we have increased the card allocation for shops. Now, I've been hearing mixed feelings about that. Like, some places are saying that they won't increase it. It's just going to cause the demand of those guys to try other methods to get those boxes. So we will have to wait and see. Who is that? Somebody. We will have to wait and see how it pans out, guys. So. Ooh, white card. What's your code? I'm gonna guess water. Ooh, that's it. Crawl. Checkler. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, Empoleon. Now, I know it's gonna come out 10 soon, but still. A lot of people are thinking that this is not a watered down version of like building blocks, I think you're gonna see some play later on, and a lot of people are second guessing. I've been looking at the Roaring Skies, or the new version of Roaring Skies. There's an item card in that set. It's kind of like Wally, and people are saying that it needs to be banned because it's like one per turn. It's when you play it, your turn ends after you play it. So you basically evolve a Pokemon, you do it first turn. And people are still talking about like expanding and going, oh, it needs to be banned because of Trev. Well, I think Empoleon is going to put a check against expanded. And I think water decks would benefit with Empoleon for that reason. Just because you're nuking all of their little knick-knack abilities out there. Oh, look at that. You got the rare and whatever. So, okay. Next one. Yeah, I want you guys to leave comments, concerns, what you guys think about the whole situation, because, and Pokemon in general for the cards, because I feel like right now, we're going to be in a unique situation that a lot of people don't realize that, even though Target is not allowing it, and then GameStop also, well, local GameStops can't do the orders the way that we were traditionally doing it for a while there. So, unfortunately, because that was a bad circumstance all around. I mean, I talked to my locals GameStop, and I know they were upset because there was a quite a bit. See, when you guys order online, ooh, no, we're good. Yep. When people order online, it doesn't help the local shops, and that's why I try to tell people you gotta really support the local shops by doing pre-orders with them. Well, there was a lot of money being made for them doing that, but unfortunately, again, these change of events of what's happening in the game right now is causing a lot of fluctuations going on. Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Excuse me. But, fire again, okay. Yeah, I think the Battle Style set has actually been, a lot of people have mixed feelings about it because it's a set that's sort of like there's a lot of cash cards, just like the more collector sets. And the key cards, people are debating that you could just pay for singles versus buying the boxes. And I do agree to a certain extent that when you got limited cards in a set, or there's only so many really good valuable cards in that set, it's hard to justify sometimes to buy in a box, but then by card. Then you get curious about what possibilities you could have got by getting the box too. So it's like water, undo, or Zyger, Swink, Bronzer, Sablulu. How about? Yeah, I think cool thing is that I believe next week the Japanese Eevee Heroes set will be released to the public, and I what card? And I actually reserved a couple of boost boxes of that. So as soon as I get my box, I'll be doing openings for those to show you guys the artwork that we're gonna get. Normally I don't buy Japanese cards like that, but with Eevees and evolutions of them, yeah, it was worth my time trying to get my hands on some of those. Mr. Mime, Galarian, and Flabberby. So we got 4 hits so far. I mean, now here's the question: I'm only going through one side of the box. Does that mean I pulled 2 more, that half the box doesn't have anything? That would be very upsetting. Water. Hero, Cadivine, Slowpoke, Mantis, Remoraid, Cubone, Farm World. Ooh, another stone and a stone. Code. I may be going through some of these cards pretty fast, only because some Airbnb is seen at this point in time. Last of my earlier videos was going a little slower, kind of repeating. So you'll hear sometimes I'll save the cards, and sometimes I'll just kind of like do a rush. So don't be alarmed. But yeah, so I'm getting 2, hopefully 4 boxes of the Eevee Heroes. I've done I have 2 to 3 cases of Chilling Reign coming in for English. So that's another one that's gonna be very, very amazing when it comes in. And again, this will all be part of my my future videos that I'll be doing. So just keep an eye out for those guys. And don't forget that my main video feeds are going to be every Monday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. That's Pacific time. And what I do in the future, I'm actually upgrading my system as we speak. And in the near future, I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to get more into the live streams of the Pokemon games also, including the TCG and also the video game aspect. So I will have a lot more new content coming out shortly. Look at that, Bronzong and Esper. So yeah, I've been taking a lot of comments. May not be writing in the chat room, but I certainly got comments in my profile page. And very good amount of good criticism. And like I said, I love to hear what you guys have to say. I started off making my first video and I had the music too loud, and I love when people tell me like, hey, you gotta turn it down, and I make self-corrections of things. So I love the criticism people give me. All it does is makes my videos better over time, better quality, and it's great when the community lets you know what they feel. And I also take suggestions too on topics. Like I do a little news category, and it's not much huge topic, but the idea is that if you guys feel like something needs to be addressed or talked about, feel free to ask me. Even if you guys feel like I should do a Q&A for like new cards in terms of questionnaires, let me know. I wouldn't mind doing that also. And now we're going to the other side. Like I said, I opened up 4 so far, guys. Let's see how this pans out. Ooh. There's a little mean deck you build that. I think that's one of the ones I was missing, so that's cool. But you know what's really interesting? I saw one of the videos online. Oh, what for? What I thought was a very good discussion was how some shops just say they depend on the long game. Short game, they depend on you guys, everybody purchasing product. And some shops in the long game depend on you more likely trading yourself for credit at the store, and then you go ahead and try to sell it online. Well, some of these shops are fearing. Look at that routine. Nice. Some of these shops I've been listening to have been fearing or worrying about the fact that if they don't get, since the players are technically not buying right now, they're losing that ability in a long-term game of them trading those cards for cash or for stored credit for future stuff. Oh no, I could. And they feel it's gonna cause a big impact. So let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, do you think that's because no one's buying stuff for the long-term game, it might actually affect a lot of these shouts in terms of their finance? I heard some fun decks out this. Just want to say it's basically just the Gyarados deck, except fighting version. That's pretty much what you get out of this. So it has more firepower. So, actually, I believe the Gyarados deck is better, only because there's more support and item cards that make it run more effectively. And I will build a deck with this soon. Morpeko. I love that attack where you have no cards in hand. It does, I think it's like 110, 120. Yeah, I do build people call gimmick decks, but those kind of decks later on, because I mess with so many different cards, I have a better variety when it comes to thinking about outside the box cards. If you always just play with meta cards, you never play with 90% of the cards that come in that set, how do you know you built the best deck? And that's what I try to explain to people. Oh, and also the next future videos, I've been doing updates on each of my categories. In my future videos for deck profiles, when I showcase a deck idea, and I will also be reviewing the last major events, like for example the Players Cup. And doing so, the concept would be that I want to show you guys a deck that can compete against either the latest top 3 or top 4 decks that made into the Players Cup. So obviously, if they made it high, that means they did pretty well. So just keep that guys in mind over time. I'm always want to try to do more improvements for you guys over time. So please let me know if you guys have any questions or any topics you'd like to be addressed. I am open, and you guys can just give me a heads up. Outside that, I would definitely say that the left side definitely had a better output. I kind of figured out what was going to happen, but ooh, did I not hit that all the way? It's one of those packs that just barely opens up. Yeah, the right side was definitely treating me. Sorry, the left side was treating me a lot better than the right side. But then, that's why I always wonder about how Pokemon treats these booster boxes now, especially with COVID. You know, we won't hopefully get to the end of that. But I noticed that production buying booster boxes during that time, the outcomes are very wacky, especially with Red Voltage. You know, I could. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that, guys. If you guys leave comments about that, let me know what you guys think. During COVID, did you guys experience booster boxes or even elite trainer boxes that were either you didn't get nothing or you got too many or everything? So, what the hell, dude? Yeah, this set. this set does have some pretty good stuff. I mean, again, it's all that hit and miss category. And I think the other thing that's kind of hard too right now is before COVID existed, I was one of those people that did pre-orders. And so I'm used to having $80 boxes being purchased versus trying to get a $130 box. And I'm not trying to say anything against that. It's just we're now in a new norm, and the honest truth, I don't even think we're going to go back to the pre-orders that we used to get for $80 to $90 a box. I think the new norm is going to be like 100, 120 because of the way Pokemon's been receiving stuff lately. Tell me, I wonder what you guys would think about that, because I find that be a very hard, touchy subject for some people, because it has to do with store owners and how they view that and think we're trying to make them look like a bad guy. Truth be told, I mean, know that your boxes went up. Oh, look at that work code. The boxes almost doubled in price, and people are saying that the norm of having $80 to $90 pre-order boxes no longer exists anymore. Maybe 100, 110 in the future, but I don't think you see. I don't think you're gonna see it below a 3-digit number now. So that is definitely changing this game's aspect in terms of single cards. And I think big places are gonna start filling this. So, oh, look at that! I think this is my first one. I never got this one yet. Korea's Focus. That is a good card, especially with let's score word. It's Rattoli? Emerald. Yeah, it's the evolve form. That little squid octopus. Octillery, there we go. That was a spitball there. Yeah, that's a really good card to play. That's what I was saying before. Boost boxes, you get hit and miss some good stuff. You also get plenty of hits and some bad stuff. Right now, that is number 6. And look, another white code. There you guys go. Let's see if we get a good hit or not. Ooh, look at that. Umbor and Suicide Mustard. Not bad. Sometimes I feel kind of weird with having those as being white cards. Yeah, I get the idea that it's a rare card, and you know, but to me, I think when I see white code cards, it should either be the full art version cards or something that's beyond than just a rare single. But this is pretty consistent. The single strike and the rapid strike Pokemon. It's I like the concept. It reminds me a lot of like the core of Plasma Team Pokemon, and then the core of Ultra Beast. I feel like that having those kind of little tiers brings different variety into the game. I just hope that they continue for a while to keep it alive, and it seems like that's what they're doing. So. The other question is when we're going to start actually playing Pokemon, and we're going to see what is going to be playable and what's going to worth getting. And that's another fun question. You know, Big Talk was all about Chill and Rain, and everybody now knows what's in it. But we also know that Eevee sets comes out, and we know how popular Eevee and Eevee. I don't think I've met a single person that would hate Eevees. I mean, if they do, I'm sure I'll be studying up, apologizing on that one, but I don't think I met a single person that either 1 dislikes Eevee or 2 dislikes any of the evolution of Eevee. There's always a favorite. I think I forgot to, yeah, I think I did forget to, love that. I'll see what we get here. Well, at least it's something. Not bad, number 2. Not bad. I think we're down to 3. So far, yeah, it's 7 hits. But at least I can say we hit the near average mark. I think 4 to 6 or 4 to 7 is like the means. Well, 4 to 6 and 7 is considered a nice little good thank you right there. Getting down to 2 packs left. Oh, white card. Is it gonna be a blank? Wow, what's gonna happen, guys? Ooh, Psychic. Tower. Rita. This could be something. It could be something. Ooh, look at that. Corbin Knight V. And our last pack for tonight, guys. Ah, it's a green card. But no, we got about 8 hits. So again, I'm always curious what people have to think about this new sets. I think there's a good variety of good cards. Obviously, the boxes have been doing a lot better than previous boxes. But again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe in the bottom row. If you guys have any comments, concerns, please feel free to speak out. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. Outside of that, I hope you guys have a good time, and I'll wait to see you guys next time.